Hello and welcome back to the Soup Breakdown for Mobile Gundam Extreme versus Maxiboost on. Today we're taking a look at the MG AMX-004-3 Qubeley Mark II piloted by Puru Two, which is now my favorite of the Qubeleys after practicing with it a little bit. This thing is pretty great. You have your basic shots, of course, which are, you know, they do decent damage. You have the charge, which gives you the more powerful version, but does lock you in place for a moment. Definitely keep that in mind as you use it. You have your funnels, which you can send out. Now, unlike the other Qubeleys, these funnels will fire automatically when they reach the end of their arc, or you can fire them beforehand, which is very nice, because it means that even if you get hit by somebody, your funnels aren't just going to come back to you like they do with Puru. Instead, they're going to go ahead and fire, which is very handy. It does mean that if you spend a little bit more time trying to line up the shot, they're going to miss because they're going to auto-fire on you. But I find this much preferred in 2v2 matches, for sure. You can summon Glimmy Toto to cover for you, and he will block attacks. If you shoot, he will shoot. If you melee, he will try and attack as well. But he doesn't actually have like a full melee. He just kind of moves out of your way, I guess is the way to put it. The big advantage of Glimmy, though, is being able to do this. Glimmy Toto into your special Saikamu funnel attack that allows you to just send them out from every direction, basically. As long as you have the gauge, and as long as you're pressing square, they will attack. Your gauge drains pretty quickly, but when you burst, you get the gauge back. If you don't use your burst, if you just use the first stage of it, then you can just have the funnels recharge. If you press the button again to be able to activate the burst attack, then it immediately activates that mode again, but you don't have to be locked into place. Instead, now, as a Cyber New type, you're able to continue your attack even with them flying around and constantly shooting, which is very powerful and very easy to use. It synergizes really well with a lot of other suits. As we go into the second round, we'll, of course, ask and answer our simple question. Should you use the Mark II Puru 2 edition? The Puru 2 Ver? Let's show off the melee. But honestly, yes, I think you probably should. Out of the Qubeleys, this one is the easiest to use in my opinion, and also the one that synergizes the best. It doesn't have quite as much going for it defense-wise as Hamon's. And it doesn't have a striker, really, because Glimmy is there to defend you. That's his job. He will shoot with you, but that's basically his job. But I think that's honestly enough. We have basic melee. I missed again. We have basic melee, which is pretty solid. Has a nice little combo to it. We have back melee, which is a pop-up. Come back, Judo. Come back, Judo. Come on. No, Judo, please. No. No, no, no. Come on. Okay. I just want to show off the melee, Judo. Melee's probably the Mark II's weakest aspect, I think. It definitely feels like it's more designed to be played at range. To just get out there and wail on him from a distance. Oh my gosh, Judo, you are not helping me here. We're going to get dislikes on this video because of you, Judo. But there's the back melee. Side. Oh, come on, man. The double Z is so annoying to get in on melee-wise if you don't have somebody to stun it first. Just has so many options to push you back. Side melee. And then finally, I say finally, we still have to show off forward melee. That was standard melee. Forward melee, which is that dash. Or if you're not dashing, then you get a stab with the forward claws. Like, I was going to say like so, but Judo is just really not wanting. There we go. No, that was the shoulder charge from dashing. Come on, Judo. There it is. You can see it there. Again, double Zetas are so annoying to get in on with melee. Even if we come in and try to do some dodging, we're still not going to hit him because he's so annoying because he's a double Zeta. But that's the forward melee. It's nice. I just don't think melee is really how you should be playing a Qubeley, honestly. I think you should be maximizing your usage of this, using Glimmy to block you so you can really just dole in the damage with it. And then you go straight into the burst again to kill him again anyway. And Glimmy got the kill there, but the funnels are really what I think you should capitalize on with the Mark II Puru 2 version. I mean, obviously it's a Qubeley. You're going to want to be using your funnels anyway. But how you use that mode is going to make the difference as whether or not your team has an incredible offense from range, or whether or not your team is going to struggle. If you are up against a Mark II Puru Two version, stun lock that thing as soon as possible, get Glimmy out of the way, and lock that thing down so it cannot just spam you with funnels. Let me know your thoughts on the Mark II Puru Two edition in the comment section down below. And until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the Mark II has to offer.